how to, for the sake of this video, we're going to call it get laid. But this could be a wife, this could be a one-night stand, this could be anything you want, and you can apply this with your business. So like the more you understand business, guys, the easier women get. Stop with all this stupid chat up lines. Okay, so business works like this, and it's fundamental. Business works like this. You got awareness. The first thing you need is you need people to know you exist. Right now, women don't know you fucking exist, and that's why you don't have the woman you want. So we've got phase one, we've got awareness. Phase two. We've got traffic. Traffic is effectively them coming into your account, into your links, into your DMs, anything like that. So we need traffic. Now, after traffic, we've got leads, and I'm even going to put qualified. We want qualified leads. Okay? Now, after qualified leads, we need closed. We need sales, guys. We need actual hard women sucking your dick in a relationship, whatever you want. You need closed sales. You need to turn this awareness into an actual hard wife, a hard shag, whatever you want it to be. So awareness is phase one, then we've got traffic, then we've got leads, then we've got closing the deal. Okay? After that, we will also touch on a few other things. We're going to talk on the onboarding process. It's phase one once you close the deal. You need a streamlined onboarding process, guys. The next thing you need is retention. If you can't keep them around and they get fed up after the first day, that's no good either. Next thing, you need a streamlined offboarding process. So when you don't want them anymore, how do you get rid of them? Okay, in a nice systemized way, which makes the world a better place. So the first four things, guys, can you see how this relates to actually making money as well, having a business, right? If you understand business, getting women is the easiest thing. Phase one, awareness. Right now, these women don't know you exist. How do you get awareness? There's a few things. What do you think, Josh? What would you say some awareness is? How would you get women to know who you are?
You got to stand out. You got to market yourself.
You got to stand out. It's marketing. You are a marketer. Everyone is good at marketing and sales who gets women. So, for example, just think about it the other way around. The girls you look at online, you see a girl on Instagram, she's just a marketer, right? The product sometimes sucks with these women. Sometimes they're not that good. Sometimes they're boring, right? But they're good marketers, and guys just fall for the marketing BS. They fall for the beauty.
Yeah.
And there's, this is where the young guys are going to fuck up. So don't fall for other people's awareness. You need to make sure that everything else is good, right? So first thing, obviously we need fitness. Right? You don't need to be some bodybuilder, but you need to be 10% body fat, have some muscle mass, train. Mindset. We need some money.
Yeah.
And we need some lifestyle. Right? Because, look, first things first, the foundation, fitness. If you're not in shape, she doesn't want you. And if she wants you, it's because she's an insecure fuck and she doesn't want you to leave her, right? But you want to be going for the best chicks. You need fitness. Mm-hmm. Bro, I literally asked the bird that came around the other night, what's one of the things you look for in fitness, bro? Fitness, mindset, money, lifestyle. I've interviewed hundreds of girls on this, guys, and they all say the same thing. Now, how do we group all of this? Where do we want to put all of this to create awareness?
Instagram, bro.
Personal brand, bro. You need a personal brand, bro. You need Instagram. So, guys are like, oh, how do I get women? And they're trying hard. It's like these guys that try hard all day with their business and they suck and they got no money. You're trying hard on the low leverage shit. High leverage, bro. Post one image, hundreds of thousands of people can see that image. Right, that's leverage. So you need to become the guy with fitness, with mindset. You need some money, you need lifestyle. How are you gonna have money and lifestyle? You need to make your money online, guys. Because if you are right now in your hometown and you go to the gym, step one, cool. She's like, oh, this guy's driven, he's going somewhere, he's got a good job, cool. But then what happens when her marketing is better than yours and she gets an inbound
From someone like you.
from me, and I'm like, yo, do you want to jump on a flight and come to Dubai?
First class.
Yeah, then you're just getting girls coming around first class with a guy like me or another guy, and that's what you're competing with. Girls want lifestyle, okay? They want future resources and access. So you need so much emphasis, guys, on becoming someone where awareness is real. You need fitness, you need mindset, you need money. I'm going to put online, because without that, you've got no lifestyle. If you make your money and you're like, oh, I earn $6,000 a month in my 9 to 5. Well, guys, what? And you're going to say to your girl you can't go on holiday because you got no holidays left? That's fucking gay, right? Personal brand and make your money online. So you don't even need to worry too much about the girls, because you're going to be growing your personal brand to make your money online anyway. And then you just get girls inbounding. One of the first things all girls say to me is like, oh, but you get loads of girls inbound you. I'm like, okay, fine, right? Doesn't take two fucking idiots to figure that out. Traffic, okay, that's the next phase. So if we thought about this from business, traffic would be someone coming into your link, they're pressing onto your page now. So awareness is they've just seen you on Explore, right? They've seen you on Explore. Traffic is they're coming on the page and they're going to follow you. Or girls are sometimes a little bit sly with this. What they're going to do is they're going to like one of your stories, or they're going to like a few posts. They're going to get your attention, and that's basically saying, come on, turn me into a lead. A girl wants you to turn her into a lead if she does that. So traffic, okay? You then need your Instagram page to look good, okay? High quality page, which is valuable to her. Don't think about your needs, think about her needs. What does she want to see? She wants to see, these are your 3 pinned posts, guys. I don't care if you're marketing your business or you're marketing for women. Your 3 pinned posts. Something to do with you being businessy, something to do with your fitness and your mindset, something to do with your lifestyle. So, what's a good pillar for me? Can you see, guys, how I'm not trying to get women, but the same way I would show my stuff. So we go on my Instagram page. You see this straight away. We've got a business, we've got a physique, we've got a fitness, we've got a lifestyle. And then when it comes to your page and your optimization, guys, you just want to keep it simple. Don't have like fucking 1QZTP69. Don't have a weird username like that. She's gonna think you're fucking weird. You just wanna have your name. Okay, so these are your pinned posts. And then she's gonna come on your page and she's gonna like 1 or all 3 of your pinned posts, and she's gonna follow you. Okay? So this is traffic. This is really important. Now, when it comes to leads, guys, we've got 2 different avenues. We've got 2 approaches, right? You've got inbound leads and you've got outbound leads. Now, most of you guys fuck up. Most of you guys are going for, you could split outbound like this, bro. You could go warm outbound and you could go cold outbound. Most of you guys are simps. Most of you guys are going on a chick's page with like 100k followers. She doesn't even follow you back. And you're trying to DM this chick who doesn't even know you exist. When you message her, you're just in a fucking line of 400 other guys. And you're trying this and you're putting in effort, and nothing comes back. Okay, so we need to focus on either warm or inbounds. Now I'm going to show you how to become an inbound machine, guys. So, let's start here with outbound. If you are going to do any outbound, only outbound a girl if she's shown interest first. So if she has not shown interest, if she has not spammed you, she has not liked your stuff, you need to come back around to this awareness and traffic phase, and you need to optimize your page. You need to show that you're the man. You need to be an attractive person who's valuable to her, rather than just focusing on her. Oh my God, you're beautiful. Oh my God, you're beautiful. You want her to be like, I need him. I'm going to compete for him. Now, inbounds. What would you say, Josh, is the way to create an inbound? What would you do if you wanted a girl to message you?
You gotta up your lifestyle for sure.
You gotta up your lifestyle. You've got to flex it a little bit. You've got to show the stories. So you want to be showing the stories. You want to be getting some cool posts. Also, guys, this is where most guys go wrong, right? More pussy never gets you less. So if you show that you're out and you're out for dinner and you're with a chick and you just put a story on and you can see her nails on the table, the wine, you can see maybe one of her tits.
Or a purse or something.
Or a purse.
Yeah.
That's going to get girls fired up. That's going to get girls competitive, right? And what's it do? No different to a business. One word, bro. Let's put it over here. It's an important word. FOMO. You want to create as much FOMO as possible, right? For example, right now, any of you guys watching, you know I've got a business. You know we've got the Elite Fitness and Mindset program. You know we've got the Elite Business program. You know we've got the new standard. Now, if no one had ever been inside my products, would you want to join, Josh?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. And some of you guys may be thinking, fuck, I'm not going out with any girls. What do you do? That's an important question. So if right now you're already going out on dates with girls and you just need to flex that, you need to show that.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not going out on dates with girls, okay, this is important. What would I say to a new business client at the very, very start? You need 3 free clients. Okay? You guys need to go for a few 6 out of 10. You guys need to go for a few.
Where would you find these, bro?
You need to go for a few 6 out of 10s, and you're just going to sweep through your follower list. I don't mind if it's like your sister or a sister's friend. Even go out with like your grandma and just like, don't post their face, but like flex the FOMO button. Like just go out with your sister if you got a sister, or your sister's friends, or just ask someone.
I think sister's friends would be better, bro.
Go out for dinner and make it look. Girls do this all the time, bro. Girls do this all the time. Girls will literally post pictures on their story of like road. Girls don't understand what lads want. It's actually the biggest ick to lads. But girls do this all the time. They go and they post like roses on their story as if they've just been sent roses when in fact their best friend got them roses. But they make it look like lads are sending them roses. But lads don't want the FOMO. Lads want to feel like they're the first person, right? They want the innocent girl. Girls don't understand this, right? So what's attractive to a girl, bro? What would you say is attractive to a girl? A girl wants a guy that other women find attractive.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are showing that you are out with your 9s and 10s, or your free clients, your free trials, and they get that, there's going to be some FOMO. And this is going to be really important. So this is going to create some more attention. They might even like the story if you're out with a girl. Girls are sometimes very sly. They will like your story when you're out with another girl, or they'll be like, oh, you're cheating on me now, like it's just joking around. It's their way of they want to compete against the other woman so they feel better than her. Okay? So that's what we want to do. We want to create inbounds. Okay? And then obviously, like we said, we want to be showing the stories. We want to be posting cool pics. If you're in the gym, networking with other lads is another one. Okay?
Yeah.
Your network is a big one.
I was about to say, that also helps with inbounds, like when you show how valuable you are.
Yeah, because like, look, if you're hanging around with a certain level of guy and you know, like if you're out with other guys and you go into certain nice luxury restaurants, Women want to feel what it would be like to be with you in that place. Okay? Closing the sale. Now, where does everybody go wrong with the sale? Your mindset right now is fuck this up, guys, because right now you are acting like you need them. A girl never wants a guy that wants them. A girl wants a guy that she's almost got to chase. A girl wants a guy that she's like, girls go for guys where they're like, they want the superior guy, they want the leader, they want the guy who's in control. A girl wants a guy who's going to upgrade their lifestyle. So if the girl's, you know, she's fit and she's got good stuff and she's with a guy who drives a BMW, she doesn't want the guy in the, she wants the guy who's got the Lamborghini, right? So when it comes to closing the sale, you need to be, one, elite. You need to be better than what she's currently getting access to. Number two, you need to not show that you're interested at all. Not in a toxic way, guys, as well. But you just don't want to be the guy that's just like straight in. This is nothing even to do with the whole like, how long do you take to reply? If a girl messages me and I see it and I'm free, I'll reply. But what it does mean is like the intensity to push. Don't like over compliment them and don't be like, oh yeah, can we meet tonight? Oh yeah, I'm free whenever you want. No, you're not. Why are you not free? Because you should be fucking working, right? If a girl comes round, right, and she does come round, you're going to be up at 4 a.m, you're still going to be on your grind, you're still going to go to the gym, you're still going to go to work, and you have to be very scheduled. Let's say this is your day. You've got to be hard to get. Your time is expensive. All right? Most guys position themselves like, oh yeah, just let me know. You can have me whenever you want. That is fucking gay. All right? We're not doing that shit. Okay? So, what are you going to do? You're a busy guy. Okay? This is what you're going to do. You're going to message them and you're going to say this. Let's say she's messaged you, or let's say you're going to message her. It doesn't matter. The first message is always going to be the same. What's this girl's name going to be, Josh?
Call her Kayla.
Kayla?
Kayla.
Is that one of your exes?
Something like that.
So, what's the first message I would tell you to message her, Josh?
Kayla.
Exactly. What does everybody love?
Their name.
Their name. Kayla. Nothing else. Stop with all this salesy bullshit. This is also why fucking people lose at business. Hey, please can I show you I've got this really good product. Shut the fuck up. Not so, Kayla, what's she gonna do? Tom, she's gonna tell me my name back. Or she's gonna be like, yes sir, how can I help daddy? Right? She wants a guy who's in control. Then, the next thing you're gonna do, remember your time is scarce, and you know people who have very limited time, very busy people, know their diary like the back of their hand. Now, if you ask me, Josh, Tom, when is your next free piece of time? I would know exactly when it is. I would say Wednesday, 7 p.m. So my next message is simply going to be, there's not options, guys. It's just going to be this. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Where attach post. See you soon.
Like one of her posts on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like a little outfit or something.
You're gonna go and don't pick the one of the posts where she's got her tits out or her ass or a little dress. You're gonna tell her to find like the nice, classy, conservative outfit. Also, if you're gonna like go on a girl's account, don't go liking all of her bikini pics and shit like that. Just go and find the pic of her face where she looks pretty. What that all the other guys aren't gonna be liking.
Right.
Go like the pic of a dog. Go like the pic of her chilling with her grandma. Go like the pic of her in a classy dress. So, you're in control. Girls hate a guy that's being led and she knows she's the boss. So we're gonna go, Kayla, and she's gonna put Tom. I'm gonna say, Wednesday 7 p.m, wear this, see you then. And she's gonna be like, oh, yeah, guess I don't have a choice. No, you don't have a choice. I'll see you then. And then I would do this. Depends what phase of life you're at, guys. My line then would be something like this. Send me your address. I'll forward it to my driver and he'll come and pick you up. So maybe you're going to go out for dinner and you'll be in the car. For example, if I go out on a date for dinner, I'll say I'll forward it to my driver. We'll be there at 7 p.m. Maybe, for example, a girl I was recently seeing, it would be, he's going to be there 7 p.m. I'll message you when he's outside. He'll come open the door, he'll bring you in, he'll drop you off at mine, parcel gets dispatched, delivered. He lets me know when she's here, I go down, we collect her. And it's a nice experience. She didn't have to make any decision. She didn't have to waste half an hour stressing about what she's got to wear. She didn't have to think about anything. You tell her what to wear, you tell her what time, you tell her when she needs to step out the fucking door, and she just gets to be all feminine and come outside. So this is the whole process, start to finish. Now, you could also run this, let's say if you were out, like Tom, where would be another place if you weren't on social media? Well, if you're a jacked guy and you've got good mind and you've got aura and you walk into a nice bar or restaurant, or you're in the gym. I'm not a big fan of approaching people, but you can create inbounds in person, right? And all you got to do then is know where are these sort of people going to be. So let's say you are wanting a one-night stand, you're probably going to go to a bar or a club. If you're in Dubai, you would go to surf club. That's where they all go. You are not coming home from surf club if you're a good-looking guy with no chick, right? They will just come around you. If you want a cute little girl, let's say you want an Emirates girl, a girl who works for Emirates, you would just go to Joe and the Juice. They all post on their Instagram story, Joe and the Juice. So you would just go to Joe and the Juice, and I would sit there, me and Josh would be at Joe and the Juice. We'd get our little white girl matcha and shit like that. And then girls would be in the line, and then we'd be like, oh, you got a matcha? Yeah. Love the coconut fucking nut, whatever bullshit, right? Take them through this process. Nice. Now, onboarding. This kind of ties into the closed sales. We kind of onboarded her all at once.
Question, Ben.
Yeah, ask.
What about objection handling? Let's just say you ran through this whole sales process.
Yeah, I used to get the objections. So I always say this before we get into this. When it comes to objections, you want to have handled the objection before it can happen. If you know what could come, you can forecast before. But for the less experienced guys, because how do I handle objections? You just become the fucking guy that there's not going to be an objection to. Earlier on, in fact, go back a few years, there was objections. There still might be occasionally. Okay, so let's go through that process. Ask me.
So let's just say you run through this whole process. Wednesday, 7 p.m. We're this, I'll see you then. And she's just like, oh, well, I work that day.
Yeah.
That's it. Doesn't even offer you a different day. She's just like, oh, I work that day.
Well, what would I say?
Yeah.
I would just say, okay, I'll get one of my other girls. Because you're a busy guy. I would just say, like, it's alright, I'll go with one of my other girls. I just thought it would be nice to take you. You're my first choice.
Smooth.
Yeah. If she said, oh yeah, but we could do another day, that shows she's interested.
Right.
If she's showing no interest and she's cutthroat blunt, I would be cutthroat blunt back. So I'll go with one of my other girls, and I will post it on my story. And she will see it. Okay? That's how I would handle it. So yeah, onboarding. So this depends on what we want to do. Do you want to know about a relationship or a one-night thing? Should we talk about relationship?
I say relationship, huh?
Yeah, let's talk about relationship. Let's get more into the serious stuff. So guys, let's say we're doing this whole process for relationship. Well, you want to be filtering these leads and making sure you're not going for the one-nighty style girl through this Instagram process. You want to go for the girls who are a little bit more classy, discreet, minimal. Let's say we come through the process. We've got around for the first time, we close the sale, but now we want to go through the onboarding process as a relationship. You need to do a few things. You need clarity, okay? You need to basically set
expectations,
bro. So I used to be an absolute idiot at this when I was a 18, 19-year-old. I would find a girl on Instagram, stunning, it's someone like out of my league. I would go out and I would close them, and I would just rush straight into a relationship with a girl because I looked at their marketing, bro. I didn't look at them as a person, okay? So we need onboarding, and we want this to be slow, okay? A very slow process. It's the same reason if someone wants to join my elite business program, bro, I don't just say, yeah, join, just rush them in. We want to know as much as possible about them and set the expectation. No, we're only working with committed people. We're not working if you're half in, half da-da-da. We need to make it very clear. So we are going to really showcase, don't just talk a big game here, guys. You really want to be like making it very clear on who you are, because 80% of communication is action, right? It's visual. 20% is communication. Most guys make the mistake of, oh yeah, I'm going to be this, and you can have as much time I want to spend. Gay, right? Like it's bullshit, right? Because all you do then, let's say you do sell them the dream, and they get with you, they're like, oh, this guy's actually gay, right? And then let's say you do watch another one of my videos and wake you the fuck up to do some more fucking work. Well, then what happens, guys, is that then you retract back time you'd previously allowed it to have. So in the onboarding process, let's just come down here, right? Let's say you've got calendar for every day of the week, yeah? And then we've got the schedule through the day. I would literally just go like this. This is what I do when I get into a relationship, or if I'm going through the onboarding process. I would be like, this is full, 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 that's empty, this is full, 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 that's empty. You can have this and you can have this. And that's how it will be. You can have Sunday after 5 p.m. and you can have Thursday after 4 p.m. They're my slots. I'm on my grind, I'm here right now, I'm becoming him, I'm going there, and this is how it's going to be. You've got to set expectations very clear. You've also got to take it through a vetting process. You want to ask a lot of very good questions.
What are some good questions to ask?
I think a very important thing is understanding what the dynamic was like in our family when she was younger. Very important. You also want to rule out, I've made all these mistakes before, guys. You want to rule out the fact that she's not done OnlyFans before, she's not done any of this shit before. You also want to know what's she like. Is she easily influenced by idiots? So has she got stupid mates that like influence her, or is she, psyoped by a mom? Like, you need a girl who's very moldable and just very on the same path as you. She doesn't need to be you, but she needs to be someone who's going to actually come with you and align with your North Star goals. If your North Star goal is you want to become a fucking millionaire, you want to live this XYZ life, you want to have kids, you don't want a girl who's like emotionally unstable, who's been in a household where her mum was the dominant one and the dad was a little pussy, because then she's just going to want to be that chaotic, erratic one. You need someone who understands masculine, femininity, matches your values. Everyone's going to have different ones, but you need it to be very clear. So when I was with this girl the other night, bro, conversation was very much just like, yeah, so you want to be a young mom, stay-at-home housewife, I'll take control of everything. And she's just like, yeah. Fucking, that's sexy as fuck, bro. That's fit. What you don't want is a girl that's like, yeah, well, I want to go to Mexico, and then I'd be from Mykonos next year with the girls. If they start saying this shit like they've got their own party plans, she's a hoe. Leave her the fuck alone, right? I don't care if she's beautiful, if she's talking a good game. You need to filter, because guys, you can just leave her in this onboarding phase. And you can just leave her as like someone you're seeing. Onboarding, once you just closed her, you can just keep her ticking over. So when we come to retention, there's two parts of retention. You've got relationship retention, which is like, okay, let's say she's a good girl. Let's talk about how you would retain a good girl in an actual relationship. Well, you need to fucking make sure you do stay disciplined to your expectations. You are on your grind, you're waking up, you're not lying in, you go into the gym, you're always improving. You're always showing more sign of future resources, more money coming in, and when she's good for you, she brings you peace, she makes you coffee, she makes you dinner, she gives you a massage when you're sat at your desk. You need to fucking take her out to nice dinners. You need to keep dating this girl. You need to be good in bed with her, okay? You need to put in your effort. You need to occasionally drop her some nice compliments. You need to buy her the odd little nice present. But only if she's matching expectations. If you want to be a 7-figure man, she's got to be a 7-figure girl. Not that she earns it, but she needs to be the wife of who you want to be. All right. Now, if it comes to a relationship of like a retention of a hoe, well, Or even just like someone where you're like, yeah, she's nice and I'm single, but like I just don't really want anything. I just know she's not the one. Well, this is just about keeping that arm's length, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You've got to keep that arm's length, and you just don't want to speak to her too much, but you want to occasionally just drop back in, dinner, next week, boom. And you're just keeping it moving because you don't want to look like it's just in your interest. You've still got to serve a semi-ho. You've still got to give us something. Yeah? You don't want to see girls at all who are just literally only come round and fuck. Because that's just a vice. That's like porn. That's literally just a vice, like, and you just feel worse after it, and it's just low standards. It's like, for me, it's either relationship or hoe. That might be a little bit brutal, but it's like a girl who's like, she's a good girl, you still have good conversation, and she's good in bed, but like, you just don't
see a future with
wife her. Yeah. And you're not wifing her to save your interest and to save hers. Does that make sense? You're like, yeah, she's a good girl, but like, I just know she's not the one, so why am I going to get in a relationship with her, break up with her in a year and heartbreak her and cause aggro and da-da-da. You're better off just focusing on your work, but like having that like arm's length with women where you're like, yeah, I can still date women. Like I do this, you know, like I'll date girls and I'll respect them and I'm not fucking them around, but they just don't have full access. They're not coming to live with me. They're not da-da-da-da-da, right? So you've still got to serve these girls, but you just don't give them all the time and the access that a girl in a relationship would do. Now, offboarding is a big thing. So, guys, worst comes to worst. For example, I had a relationship breakup a few weeks ago again. If we've got, it's the same category, bro. We've got relationship offboarding, we've got hoe offboarding. Okay? Right. I'm calling them hoes just for the sake of the differentiation here, guys. Relationship offboarding. Now, you want to be extremely nice, guys. Now, if you get to the point in a relationship where you are like, this girl is not the girl. You don't want to wife her. She's a nice girl like the last girl I was with. She was a good girl. She was pretty. She was nice. She had a good personality. To most people, they would have said, Tom, why the hell are you breaking up with her? But I just knew intrinsically there was a few things that I brought to her attention and they weren't getting resolved. And I was like, I'm a very high standards, cutthroat guy. And I'm like, this is who I'm becoming. If you're not going to match me on my standards, it's not going to work. So you've got to be then completely transparent. You've got to tell them. And you've got to say, look, you're a really nice girl. I'm not going to offend you. I'm not going to like turn this into a big argument. You stay very calm. You never raise your voice. And you just tell them very straight. Transparency, authenticity is one of the biggest things that we could circle over the whole thing here. Yeah. If you look fake anywhere in here, this just goes. So if you are someone that does want to see, for example, you want to stay single and you just want to figure out what's going on, tell them. If you honestly don't want to be with this girl forever, don't stay with her and then go cheat on her, right? I think you're better off just telling her straight. Or if you do want to be the guy that sleeps with multiple people, but you still want to be in a relationship with her, tell her, and if she's cool with that, do it, and if she's not, don't. Like, the best thing you can do is just speak transparency, and if they're all in and they're on the same mind as you, cool, and if they're not, not. So for me, I'm like, look, this is the life I want. You can come with me if you want to do this, cool. If you don't, and this isn't the life you want, well, I'm not going to hate you for it, I'm not going to argue, I'm not going to try and persuade you, but I'm going to have to put you into the offboarding process. Yeah.
You got to hold your standards. Same goes with business and your clients. You got to let them know, like,
exactly.
this is how it goes. If someone's
not to standard, if I have a client and they're not up to standard and they're moaning around, I will offboard a client. 100%, because you don't want mold. But guys, like, see it as this, right? You're on this mission from here to here. Forget women for a minute, guys. The most important foundation right now in your life is you are here and you're going here. You're going to a destination. Right? Now, if at any point a woman is making you go this way, she's got to go. Ideally, if she helps you come this way and get up a bit faster, that's a girl you stay with. The worst case scenario is you're going at this pace and she's just the same. Doesn't really affect anything. That's fine. You don't need her to be the reason for success. But if you feel like there's negativity, there's low frequency, there's breaks,
Yeah.
You've got to let go. You've got to put them into the offboarding category. You don't want mold around you, right? It's your belief systems. If you've got bad stuff coming into your conscience all the time, that's going to put you in a negative state of mind. You're thinking about arguments. You're thinking about gossip she's chatting shit about. You're thinking about she's always moaning at you for not complimenting her 50 seconds a day because she's got some underlying issue from some childhood bullshit, right? You just got to let it go. I'd give them an opportunity to fix it. I'd call them out. I'd call them up. If you love someone, you raise them to the highest standard. In my Instagram and in my YouTube, I call people the fuck out all the time, but not because I hate them. I do it because I love them. When you love people, you want them to elevate. You raise them to a higher standard. People who respect you, a good friend is someone that raises you up. Now, if they're not willing to make the change themselves, they go here. Very nice and simple. You guys right now, you do need to get good at sales, but most of you guys need to focus on awareness and traffic. You need to go all in on fitness, mindset, online money, and lifestyle, because you can press the accelerator as hard as you want on these outbound messages. I say this to business clients. They want to build a coaching business like I have, and they've got 2 followers on Instagram. You can build a huge business, by the way, with 1,000 followers. Let's say you got like two followers, or even if you got 50,000 followers, but you're not posting, you're not doing the work, you're not developing yourself, you're not becoming more valuable. You can outbound as many people as you want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I always use the analogy. Imagine if some little fucking retard fat guy messages you like, Josh, do you want to go kick a football at the park? You'd be like, what fucking weirdo. And then Ronaldo inbounds you and you're like, he sends the same fucking message. Do you want to go play football? What would you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So you need to focus, guys, mainly on becoming the guy, being known and being high value. To become high value, you need fitness, you need a mindset, you need a definitive goal with a definitive plan. You need to be making money online, or at least in the process of building it, not talking about it, not saying I'm starting next month, not saying, oh, I'm going to be this, actually fucking doing it, investing in yourself, going all in. Women have an amazing sixth sense. They've got great intuition. They smell your bullshit that your friends might not smell. I smell it, girls smell it, your friends might not. So you're kidding nobody, guys. And work towards this life of freedom. It's that simple. You can apply this to your business as well, guys. You've got to become the fucking guy. You've got to have the systems in place. If you want to scale this up, guys, we were talking with my business scale clients, or my elite network of lads who are pros in this area of expertise with women. Well, we can now start making some key hires, buying back some time, and if we've got all of these leads, we could even hire some back-end team. So what would this look like? For example, right now, if I went in my inbox and there was too many leads in there, too many inbounds, I might get Josh working in my phone, helping me filter through, and then he would be my admin and he would just put the best ones in my primary. If they were exactly my type,
some next level
shit, he would move them from general to primary. So when you want to scale, it's more about systems and hiring. But right now, guys, you guys just need to focus on the basics.
Yeah, pay attention.
You need awareness, you need traffic, you need leads, and close. You don't need paid ads. You don't need to be running ads at women, because if you're organic shit, ads won't work. So don't go running ads at women to get laid.
Amazing, bro. Beautiful full guide.
Does that help? Do you need any more advice on that?
No, I think this is amazing.
Yeah.
Got 40 minutes of amazing work right here, bro.
Yeah, so that this is the basics, guys. We can go into this in a lot more depth. But overview, if you get good at life, if you get good at business, you're going to be good with chicks. Don't overthink it, guys. It's a necessity. If you don't have these things, you are a failure. You will remain one. You can work as hard as you want. The paradigm you've got right now says if you keep working hard, you will make money. You will get women. You will get lifestyle. You won't. You need to master this, guys. Let's go.